Welcome everyone, it's MyTyme here, this is NHL Supercard. Just while we're updating, I want to say sorry I haven't been around. I did say before I left, possibly in one of these videos, maybe not, that I was going away for a few days. Had a lovely time, must thank the girlfriend for that, we had a great time away. I'm back now, this is Saturday morning, and I'm doing a video to show you what happened while I was away. Now I didn't get to play a lot, and I basically didn't play any exhibition games, so there's no real new news like that. There's no real new game news at the moment either, apart from packs which are coming up here, and I will come on to those momentarily. But I did complete a season while I was away. That's pretty much all I did while I was away, was just log in when I had Wi-Fi in various places to do charging, etc. and keep an eye on seasons. Didn't really do any gameplay, so not too much to show from that perspective, but there is season news which I'll come to in a moment. Now first of all, let's have a quick look at this road to the cup and see the rewards. We're not going to worry too much about anything below super rare. For some people you might still be in that kind of rare, super rare tier, so these rewards are useful for you. But even if you're in rare, no one cares about common and uncommon. They probably don't even really care about the rare either, because you'll pick enough cards off the board to be better than the cards you're getting. So Yannick Hansen in the right wing role, you've got an Alexander Burrows, who I did have, and I Silver Star Pro'd him to feed because ultra rares aren't particularly useful for me. You've got Brad, I'm going to guess that's like Markand, or yeah, we'll go with that for the epic. Unfortunately, not a pro for me. And up here, Patrice Bergeron, who also is not a pro. So beating away, just got back from holidays, have to put a lot of time into this. My lineup still isn't that good. I don't think I will try and get these cards. If one of these was a pro, maybe, but I'll probably play through a little bit. Might just stick to the quick games, I don't know, we will see. But the main thing I wanted to do is come to the seasons here. Now I did finish my other season, and I have a feeling that there were two people in it that mentioned or asked if I was the same person who does videos. Now I can't remember the names, and I can't remember if it was on NHL or MyNBA. I will double check this one in a minute, because it might have been this season where it was mentioned. But if we go to my cards, I will show you the rewards that I got. I did win it, and I will once again, because I have been asked on a couple of occasions now, how do I win seasons? And I don't think I do anything particular. I don't do anything special, okay? Just to point that out there, I will show you again very quickly in this current season what I'm doing and how I'm able to at least get myself kind of to the quarterfinals, semi-finals with pretty much no real difficulty. But first of all, I'm still stuck with the same 5 pros. I am closer now to getting Crawford pro'd. That is my new aim. That's probably what I end up doing. Haven't played much, so he's not there yet. Both the two cards have got a bit of work to go on them. But once I get him pro'd, I will then enter potentially a legendary season. Even if I get completely smashed, I don't want to enter a legendary season without at least an epic goalkeeper or goalie. Sorry. So I got, and I will probably get this in the wrong order now. I believe my rewards were. Let's have a look. You might be like, no, you had these people from before. Okay, let's come all the way to the end. So, I did get... maybe I had 2 seasons. I might have had 2 seasons. One finished just before I went away. That's what I think happened. Sorry. I think I had a season before I went away on the weekend finish, and then I started a new one. But because I was busy now, I didn't get to do a video on it. Then I finished the season at the start of the holiday, and then obviously I started another one straight away to end towards the end here. So I ended up with, for my last ones, I got Alex Galchenyuk. I'm too tired to even try and pronounce these, sorry. I'm pretty sure I got Tyler Bozak and Sam Vatanen definitely, and Justin Williams. So I'm pretty sure they were the 4. I think the rest of these were just either a board pool or one of these might have come from the last Rivals Clash. Can't remember. I should have made a note of it. In future I'll make a note of it. But anyway, so weren't no pros. Cards haven't got me any pros, which is the downside. But we are looking good here. Semi-finals. Now, if you look at standings, I ended up finishing... Where did I finish? Second. 10 losses. Been on holiday, didn't charge much. I did actually spend the credits, and I think they're good value, considering 100 credits to get you 20 games for the Energized. Once again, I think they're great value once you hit the playoff brackets. Let's show you from here. You can get 4 games, you can get 8 games, you can get 12 games, you can get all 16 games there. If you win them all, done. If you have 1 or 2 losses, you don't have to worry. You don't have to keep coming back and checking your squad. But as you can see, we came through Hughes pretty easily and Barnes pretty easily. We'll just click on the players. As you can see, the reason we come through is because I'm running with Epic Pros everywhere except for the goalie, and I'm coming up against people with, you know, legendary singles quite a lot and a couple of Epic Pros. So overall, I might lose a game if I get unlucky, but I should win. I've had the same kind of thing here with Dave. As you can see, he won this game here. Boost took the first one, 2 Epic Pros. Second one, he's obviously just won because his stick handle is more than Doug Gilmore. I think my Doug Gilmore's 850, maybe with enhancements. That was going to be hard to win. And I win here with the Epic against Ultra Rare Pro. We'll come down to the last game, and you know, same again. I've got more Epic Pros, so I'm probably going to win overall, even if he is, you know, charged. As long as I'm still charged, that should be fine. So I'm going to go to the finals. Will I win? Well, it's against Kana, who did win it overall. But if you look down through his team, it's the same thing again. His team isn't as good overall as mine. It's just because he's obviously charged pretty much all the way through the competition to get himself to the finals. For man-to-man, I look like I have a better team. So I should win the finals. That'll be in a few hours' time. Rather than do a segue and then show those rewards, I will probably do it as a different video. Now I might change my mind, and it could be one whole video depending how long it takes me to render some other stuff. So this might be, I might be talking absolute pap now. You might actually see these rewards at the end of the video, but let's just say I don't. That'll be the next thing to come. Managed season. Last time I'm going to do this for a while. Showing you my team. Okay, this is the team I use. I could make it even technically easier for me to win a season if I were to take out here. If I were to take out, who is this? Derek Stepan, and I were to say swap my 2 rares for commons again, it would bring my overall team attribute points down, bring me further down the epic tier, and it will give me easier opponents in the epic tier. Okay, so key is I am using Epic Pros everywhere apart from the goalie position because I don't have one. So all I say to you is, if you're, for example, in Super Rare, go Super Rare, all your Super Rare Pros you can get. If you haven't got Super Rare Pros, throw in those Rare Pros. You need to at least, though, have at least 4 Pros in your tier. Ideally 5 like myself, but if you can get 4 and then you've got 2 Pros at the tier below, it'll give you that chance. Your bench is negligible. You don't care about your bench. All your bench needs to do is make sure you get just into that tier. So if you were on Super Rare, for example, you put all your Super Rare Pros out on the pitch. Try and have them in position as well for the boost. That's key. You want people playing in position. And with your bench, just fill it up with random useless cards that you need. You don't need to be at the top of Super Rare tier. You just need to be in it. Now, if you're not going to get in it, then you need to put in a few better cards to put you into the Super Rare tier, but they're not cards you're going to use. So the idea is that you will play the game, and if you need to put in 1 or 2 on the bench to change in, you can. So, for example, this is what Derek Stepan was for. If I didn't have enough energies and I was using a bit, I'd just throw him in for Doug Gilmore, and that means alternatively you can obviously use what's down here. You can use the assistant manager, which will get you 20 games, 6 refills for 20 games for 100 credits if you don't mind using credits. So that'll be the 6 players with the lowest energy. So obviously if you don't swap your team around, it'll be your 6 outfield players. So you can leave your best 6 outfield players there, boost 100 credits, and then not worry about it. So I recommend doing that once you're out of the qualifying stage anyway. So take a note again, whatever your tier, let's just go again, and let's just say you are in, this time, ultra rare. You want to have at least 4 ultra rare pros in position, ideally 5 if you can, and then you want to have a bench which keeps you in ultra rare but puts as many weak cards as you can in it, because the idea is you just want to bring your overall stat points down so you come against a weak opposition. Now remember, if I'm doing this, there will be some people who have epic singles, ultra rare pros all on their bench as well. So for example, their tier may be 3/4 of the way up to epic, but their bench is, they've only got say 3 epic pros, and their bench are for the single epics, ultra rare pros, where they just can't beat me overall over 7 games, because they're not going to, the computer isn't going to be random enough to just pick those epic pros against, and then I lose every time. So the reason why I pretty much win every game when I'm fully maxed is because my team that I'm using is better than anyone else's team in the season, okay? And that's what you're going for. You're going for a team that is going to beat anyone else's first team in the season, or at least be pretty much, equal. So then if you are stuck, you can use your boost. And I never used a boost. I don't need to use the boost. As you have just seen here, we have against Dave, who I'm about to beat. It's not Dave's fault. He come through. Look, he's come through both of his games, winning them easy. He's charged up every game, and he's winning them comfortably. And he's unlucky that he's come third, because now he's facing me. Had he been facing someone else, he probably would be making it to the finals. Because he's facing me, he did get the one game that he won here in game 2, as you can see, where it has picked out 2 epic cards against me, and with the boosts or the stats, it's gone again. I've lost the game, but he doesn't have enough epic cards to do that every game. Hence why I'm still coming through and winning overall. So there you go. You've seen it. You've seen my team. You can change that, change the cards to make it effective for you. If you're in the lower tiers, and then say having too many epics, and so too many commons and uncommons are not keeping you in the tier you want to be in, just change them for a few rares, or put one of your other cards you're not going to use on the bench. Fine, you can have a bench of 1 or 2 cards that you can bring in if you want to. That isn't a problem. What I'm trying to say is, don't fill your whole bench with cards that you could potentially bring in, because they're going to push you up a tier, or push you further up the tier and get you stronger opponents. If you want to win or try and get to the semis and get those rewards, then for most people, you want to, if you're entering, for example, an epic season, you want to get at least an epic card as a reward. Nobody wants to come through, go out in the first round and get that ultra rare card, because ultra rares aren't going to help you move forward. So to get to at least the semis, that's my best tip. If you can get to the finals, then maybe you don't care, because you get a random epic card and an ultra rare support. But if you want to try and win those seasons, it's the best bit of advice I can give you. Follow my team as an outline, and put in your equivalents for your current tier, or the rewards you want to get in those positions, and then join your seasons, and you will find you'll do a lot better. You won't have to watch it as much in qualifying, because you've got people playing in position, and they're kind of like top cards in those positions, so you'll still be able to beat a lot of people without sitting there energizing. And then obviously once you get through and you get to the first round and that, if you've got to spare 100 credits, or you can put 100 credits on, I recommend doing your system manager boost, and having those 20 games where you're pretty much guaranteed to get to the semis now, without having to keep watching after every hour to see if you need to boost people. And I've been MyTyme. Thank you very much. So this probably won't be the end of the video. It's probably going to be the collection of these results afterwards. Let's see if I can get myself a pro, and then we're going to think about the next season, waiting, playing some games, getting that Corey Crawford as a pro and then join in my first legendary season. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all soon. Okay, so we're back here ready to collect the season rewards. Just before we do, going to see this little note up here saying Winter Classic pack. I'm just going to clarify a couple of things with this. Now, these packs are new, they're on sale at the moment, so for 2,000 credits you can get an ultra rare to legendary rare Winter Classic card. Now, Winter Classic cards are stronger than your regular cards, so I will show you what I mean in my card catalogue. Now, I can't show you any of the cards because I don't have any, haven't purchased any packs. But if we go down slightly, like Corey Crawford here, if you can kind of tell around the outline, there's like little snowflakes. If we go down, and we'll pick another one. So Brandon's here, same thing, little snowflakes. Will go down to Andrew Shaw, little snowflakes on the ultra rare version. Compare that to the ordinary ultra rare version. And you can see that the cards are slightly different colours. So they're slightly darker when it's the Winter Classic, and it has some like snowflakes in it. So that lets you tell if a card is a Winter Classic or not. Now, so for example, these two Andrew Shaw cards, the Winter Classic card will be stronger overall. All the stats are basically boosted compared to the regular version of it, or to compared to regular ultra rare cards. So even the worst Winter Classic ultra rare will be better than the best normal ultra rare, for example. So that's what you're getting from these packs. Now, the downside is that they cost 2,000 credits to get between an ultra rare and a legendary card. So for example, if you are an epic or legendary tier, maybe you don't want ultra rare cards, maybe you don't even want epic cards anymore, so you could be stuck with those. And the second part is you can only get these cards from packs, so you can't get them plain, you can't get them as picks off the board. So the only way to pro these cards is by buying the packs. So I'm not going to bother because you don't know what you get. I prefer to spend credits on something I know I'm going to get. So for example, I'd prefer to spend a few credits in the season, guaranteeing myself at least an epic card or 2 epic cards at the end of it, you know, rather than spending 2,000 credits and not even guaranteeing myself an epic card, let alone trying to get a pro from that. So let's just go and see what happened in the end. I won the final 4-0, however I won the final because Canna wasn't energised. I don't know whether he forgot or he just kind of came to the conclusion that at the end he was very unlikely to win it. Maybe that was what he thought. And so I did lose a game in here against Dave, where it just happened to go against me. But long term, I was fairly confident that I would win this. So we can now claim rewards. I really like a pro. Still haven't got a pro from any of these rewards. I've got quite a few epic singles now. I can't remember what I need, but let's see if I can be reminded. Right, that is a pro. Nick Bustad is a pro, is a centre. So that'll be good for the next road to the cup. And Trevor Daly isn't a pro. Okay, well, at least I've got a pro. So good news there, good news. I haven't played, so not even played a game on road to the cup, and I'm not going to because I'm going to be focusing on some WWE Supercard today to try and see if I can get that card there. As a result, I have not sorted out my Corey Crawford goalkeeper or goalie yet, so we're going to join one more season in the epic, and you know what, I'm going to make my team even weaker, so hopefully it will be a bit, oops, what else happened here? What have I just gone and done? So hopefully it will be that bit easier as well. Let's just come and pick anyone. Okay, so let's begin the season. And once this one's done, I will try and play some games during the middle of the week. And then hopefully, for the next video, it'll be me collecting rewards. And then I will be entering my first legendary season. And that'll be my time. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck if you are going for the road to the cup and you're going to try and get that Patrice Bergeron on. Wish you all the best. Let me know if you watch this and you are getting there, and if the road to the cups are like easier as you start getting to, you know, to the epic cards and that. Because if they are, then maybe the next one, even without a good deck, I will try try and go for that legendary card. I've been MyTyme. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon.